Paulo Banchero and the number 8 seeded Magic pulled a rabbit out of their hat in Game 1. A decisive wire-to-wire win over Cade Cunningham and the top seeded Pistons. Game 2, an hour from now, here on ESPN. First stop, Detroit, then it's on to OKC for Game 2 between the Suns and the champion Thunder. It's NBA tip-off presented by AT&T. Coming to you from Studio J here in Atlanta, Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal is here, Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and wearing his draft suit is Charles Barkley.
That is not his draft suit. Yeah, this is a little bit more different.
It's a little similar in color.
Definitely. This is not Men's Warehouse like that one was.
Men's Warehouse.
Yeah, exactly.
You wore it well.
Thank you, brother.
Men's Warehouse to get your draft suit.
We were poor, fool. You were not going to be poor. You could have got a credit. It's called credit.
No.
So I can't wait for these two games. Playoffs have been crazy so far.
Amazing.
Through 4 nights. But before we talk about matchups, we've got some business to do. The John Havlicek Trophy goes to the NBA's top 6th man. The first winner was the Sixers' Bobby Jones, and the most recent, the Celtics' Peyton Pritchard. Lou Williams and Jamal Crawford each took it home 3 times. Now, both Miami and San Antonio have had one winner, Tyler Hero and Manu
Ginobili!
Well done. Denver's never had a 6th-man winner, and those 3 teams are represented by this year's finalists. They are the Denver Nuggets' Tim Hardaway Jr., Jaime Jaquez of the Heat, and San Antonio's Keldon Johnson, the Kia 6th Man of the Year finalists. And you know who I think would be a good choice to announce the winner of this?
You.
No.
Oh, Jamal Crawford.
Jamal Crawford joining us, and
yes,
the 3-time winner.
Man,
of
that's
award.
Nice.
Yeah.
Really nice. Look at that.
Oh,
jeez, he must be
I
rich.
see your trophies in the back.
Yeah,
I see what you did there.
Flexing Shaq, you see me?
Yes, sir. Looking
Hey,
good.
it ain't flexing if it's true, brother. Don't forget that. That's true.
excellent
Tell
product
him,
placement. Yeah. Without any further ado, because you got 3 guys there wondering who's going to win this thing, why don't you do the honors?
Absolutely. On the 10-year anniversary, and I really don't know who's going to win this, but 3 great candidates. So let's see. San Antonio Spurs, Keldon Johnson. Congratulations.
Wow.
There you go. The 3-time winner of this award, announcing this year's winner.
Congratulations.
I got a question for you. We expect to be joined by Keldon Johnson here in just a second. But Jamal, just because you know the mentality it takes to win that award and to take the floor knowing you're coming off the bench, explain that to everybody.
It's something that's special. And to Chuck's point, I know he loves Ginobili. I was actually starting before I started coming off the bench, and that's who I watched when I made that transition. And it's not that you're frowned upon being a 6th man. It's like you can bring a punch. So I watched Ginobili, watched how important he was, and obviously I never got a championship. Me and Chuck are the same in that regard. But besides that, I was able to see how the game was going, the flow of the game, and I try to bring a punch to the game. So Keldon brought that all season long, and those other 2 guys did as well. Happy that they get to celebrate that in San Antonio.
We understand and know you as being a great teammate, a great team player. However, coming off the bench is a sock to your ego. How did you initially take the sock to your ego and turned it into something that now is prolific?
Yeah, for me, I was tired at that time. It was like you could be a good player on bad teams, and I was tired of being looked at like that. So I said, I'll do whatever it takes. As fate would have it, I got traded to Atlanta. And I remember going into that summer, I even pickup runs in Seattle, I would make sure I didn't start until the 2nd or 3rd game, just so I can get used to coming off the bench and seeing what the game flow looked like, and I can make an adjustment. I had never done that. I didn't grow up saying I wanted to be a 6th man, but I got to a point I was like, you know what, I just want to win, and I want to be looked at that way.
After winning so many awards, was there ever a point where you had to have a conversation with the coaches and, okay, you're not 6-man material, you're starting material, we want you to start? Did you ever have that conversation with the coach by saying, no, coach, I want to continue to come off the bench?
You know what? When I was in LA, Doc, that's a great question. Doc Rivers, we had some injuries, and he was like, hey, you should start now. I'm like, no, I'm comfortable in my role. Just play me starter minutes. I was able to still, have an impact. And then it went from something that I chose to do to something that outlived me. Going in gyms, coaching kids now, and seeing all the kids like, I want to be a sixth man. Watch Lou and you and Manu and Jason Terry and those guys. So I take great pride in that, because that's just not something we looked at, and said that's what we wanted to do growing up.
Jamal, it's been great having you. Well done on the announcement. Appreciate you, and you're doing a great job on NBC and Peacock.
Way to cut him off like
listen.
Way to cut him off like you always cut me off.
No,
Don't be making faces. You do it all the time.
What are you looking at me for?
Don't explain yourself.
Would we rather hear from you or
time.
Keldon Johnson?
We go 1, 2. We don't go 1 back to 0.
When we go to you, we do.
Back to 0.
Let us welcome Keldon Johnson to the proceedings. By the way, he's the winner, and Jaime Jaquez second, Tim Hardaway third, then Naz Reid and A.J. Mitchell. Keldon Johnson, congratulations, man. This is a great honor for you. Coming off the bench in all 82 games this season. In fact, the last 2 years, you haven't had a start. How did you adjust to that after being a starter for so long?
Honestly, it just came down to wanting to be a part of something special here in San Antonio. I knew that in order for me to really be the best for the team, that coming out the bench was probably my best possibility. So, at first it was tough. I had to really remove my ego and really put the team first. And, after that, the sky was the limit. I feel like my teammates, my coaches really allowed me to be myself. Really allowed me to bring that energy each and every night. And, so my hat goes off to them to allowing me to do that and be in the position that I am today.
As a sixth man coming off the bench for all 82 games, do you have a conversation with the coach each game saying, I need you to do this, I need you to do that? Or does he trust you enough and just say, hey, go out and do what you do?
Mitch has tremendous trust in me. As the first quarter goes off, as tip-off goes, I just fill the game out and see what's needed of me to go out there and perform. So, for me, it's just analyzing the game. Like you said, I started for a long time, and now it's my time coming out the bench. So I just continue to analyze the game, come out the bench, and go in there and just do my thing.
Where did you grow up?
South Hill, Virginia.
And why? Because I'm wondering why you got all them damn animals in the back.
Taxidermy. That taxidermy.
That don't sound like nothing you do in Virginia.
It's a Texas lifestyle. Big hunter out here, big cowboy. This is me. This is what I love to do, and I'm glad you noticed it, though.
It looks nice, man. Very nice, though.
Yeah, taxidermy.
It's called taxidermy.
No, taxidermy. That was, as you looking at read off my paper, that was my next question. It was going to be my question. But also, now the series is tied 1-1. Your role actually changed when Wembanyama went down, and he had the concussion. If Victor plays or not plays, how does your role change and thought process going into Game 3?
I feel like my thought process stays the same. Whatever my team needs me to do, I'll come in there and do that. So if I need to pick up on the scoring, we'll do that. But we just got to see how things go. Vic is a big part of what we have here at San Antonio. He's our guy, offensively and defensively. So if he's not with us, we will make the appropriate adjustments, and we look to get out there on Game 3 and get a win.
I'm just curious, Keldon, who was, as Jamal Crawford made that announcement, who's with you to hear that?
I got my mom, my dad, my best friends, my little sister. I got everybody here with me. It's a little emotional being here.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's a big accomplishment. It's a lot of hard work that goes into an award like this, and especially through everything I've been through.
Hey man, congratulations! I'm glad your family there to share it with you. Go out back and kill some and cook a nice meal.
Yeah, I got you. I will do.
Keldon Johnson, congratulations.
All right, thank you,
he's
guys.
Got a million cowboy hats and a million pairs of cowboy boots, man. He's got it all.
That's nice, man. Yeah. It's nice that he kind of.
I don't think he goes out in the backyard to kill dinner, though.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
What do you mean? What's wrong with that? That's why they make Whole Foods.
This is the same suit.
Shout out to the great David Stern.
Actually, your draft suit looks better.
Hey, shout out to the great Men's Warehouse.
That suit looks better.
That's Men's Warehouse for real?
Yeah, that's all I could afford back in the day.
Hey, listen, that one looks cheaper than the one you had.
Oh, this is a real deal here.
I'm close on
This got my name written in it, buddy.
Doesn't mean it's expensive.
No,
It's nicer.
Custom made.
Can we get one more Ginobili?
Ginobili!
I missed that. Used to be a
I love
common
that guy.
occurrence here with this crew. We'll take a break, and then we'll dive into the Magic at Pistons Game 2.
Tip-off is presented by AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
Orlando's had the magic touch defensively to get into the playoffs with the win over Charlotte, and in Game 1 when they held the Pistons 17 below their average and held them to just 40% shooting. So now Game 2 is on the horizon, and when he got to the arena, Desmond Bane was kind enough to give me a couple of minutes. Desmond Bane, first things first. I know before Game 1, not feeling great, didn't go to shoot around. How's the health tonight?
Better, much better. Stomach's in a better spot, been getting more rest, so definitely feeling better heading into Game 2.
Hey, you know the question, and you got as much playoff experience or more than anybody on that team, so you've been around it a lot. But anytime a road team wins Game 1, there's one question that always comes up heading into Game 2. Will they be satisfied with a split? How do you keep from thinking that way, and what have you had to say to your teammates?
I mean, I think that it's been a collective effort, you know, as far as voicing what's going to be needed in Game 2. I mean, as soon as, you know, we got to the locker room after Game 1, we were all talking about how, you know, don't listen to what everybody's going to say, stay level-headed. No, Detroit's going to throw another punch, you know, tonight. So I think that mentally we're going to be in a great spot headed into tonight.
Look, you outscored them, you outshot them, you out-rebounded them, you owned the paint. How do you duplicate that effort tonight?
I think we dive even deeper into what we've been doing all season. You know, protecting the paint is something we pride ourselves in, and forcing our will and getting to the paint on the other end of the floor is how we play on the offensive side of the ball. So, you know, really pack the paint, force them to make some shots, and, you know, punish them on the other end.
Hey, the Magic brought you in there to be they needed another scorer, they got that. A guy who can hurt you from the perimeter, they got that. But you also bring an edge to the floor. I mean, is there a degree of satisfaction you get from getting under folks' skin?
I think that every team, you know, that's trying to win a championship has somebody like that. You know, and I've been fortunate to be around some. Dylan Brooks, Marcus Smart, you know, all three of us kind of cut from the same cloth. So, you know, took what I could from them and tried to apply it here for sure.
Can you give me the quick answer on what happened with Isaiah Stewart the other day before tip?
Yeah, I mean, that's my pregame ritual every single game. You know, me and Paulo, we throw the long ball. And as soon as I was about to come over there, Stewart looking at me saying, "Don't come over here." And I had to make my way over there, you know, to do right by the ritual.
Okay, last thing, and this will be quick hitters. You're playing in an arena tonight sponsored by a pizza chain. In our never-ending quest to let the fans know more about the guys they're watching. Thin crust, thick crust, deep dish.
It's a good question. It kind of depends on where it's coming from, but speaking of the arena, I grew up smacking that Little Caesars. You know, that hot and ready. I stayed over there for sure, $5. But you know, I'll take it anyway, for real.
Go to topping?
Definitely pepperoni. I ain't one of them supreme, put everything on a pizza type of guy. You gotta keep it simple, man.
Put pineapple on a pizza?
Nah, heck no. My lady will, but I ain't touching that one. No way.
Desmond Bane, thank you so much for taking a few minutes. Good luck tonight, man, in Game 2.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you.
Ooh, thank God.
Thanks to Desmond Bane. Thank God for what?
Because you know, you're an idiot if you put pineapple on pizza.
Thank you, Chuck. Thank you.
Pineapple's not bad on a pizza.
It's not.
I don't eat. I don't.
It's not
use
my
it. I don't.
first. It's not my first thing, but
Thank you,
I
Chip.
won't
Come on, you
turn
don't
it down
put
because there's
pineapple on
pineapple
pizza,
on
man.
it.
Stop
Don't
it.
put fruit on pizza.
Thank you. No fruit.
Oh, coming from a guy who knows a little thing or two about pizza too.
I am the king at Papa John's, but
You only get pepperoni sausage and green olives.
that's right.
If they don't have green olives, get jalapenos.
What about green pepper?
No.
Yeah, you can do green.
You know the most amazing stat from Game 1 of that series?
What's that?
54 to 34 points in the paint for Orlando over Detroit. Detroit number 1 in the league with 58. They had 34 in Game 1.
That surprises me
Yeah.
because they only got really one big guy, Duran, and Orlando got a bunch of big guys. So I was surprised. But, Ernie, you know, I said a couple months ago, I'm worried about this Pistons team. I says, if you look at their team, K's a stud, Duran's a stud. Who are they third and fourth scorers? I says, I don't know if they can, and Kate had 37 the other night.
39.
39, and Duran didn't have a normal Duran game. I still don't know. Now, I'm not saying this series is over, but I'm talking about going forward. I don't know if they can score enough because you're not going to hold the elite teams to 100, 105. So I wonder who's going to step up on their team. Because I asked Kenny this. Kenny, who you think the two guys on the Pistons got to step up and score?
That's very good question because it will lead to what the pictures I want to show. But I think it's going to have to be Thompson and Tobias Harris. You know, those two guys have to get to a point where they can be consistently in that 15 to 20.
Oh, some pregame pictures.
Pregame pictures. Now, see, when I'm ready to run, they don't ready. See what I'm saying? They don't run.
We didn't know you were going.
Anyway, you don't know. You don't know. You're just not going to do it. But anyway, well, I always say you have to win your matchup. And come on, Shaq. All right, you know, I know what he's going to do. So you got to touch that board. I see you over there looking. You have to win the matchup. And right here, on the defensive end, they do a good job defensively. So can we get the tape to run? So we defensively, they get the ball away from Paolo. And in transition, right here, this is where Thompson has to win every battle. In transition, he has to either score or be the one finishing. Right here, freeze it here. This is in a transition. This is mano a mano. Thompson has to win this battle right here, and he doesn't on right last game. He didn't win it consistently. So those are good shots that you have to win. Same thing, Tobias Harris. Don't stand in one spot. Get to spots, move, cut to the basket, finish. Yes, but when you got mano a mano right here, freeze it here. This is man on man. This whole side of the floor is open. You have an opportunity to score. You have to win this battle if you want to be an elite team and go into the Eastern Conference Finals or even the NBA Finals. And those two guys have to win their battles, which they did not win before.
Jalen Duran, by the way, 8 points, 7 rebounds, just three of four from the floor. I do want to hear what you have to say about Duran's performance, but first, let's listen to Jalen Duran ahead of Game 2.
I didn't even get nowhere near as many shots attempts as I should have or that I would have liked to, but there were times where I caught myself one-on-one, and I've seen those moments, and I'm going to keep continuing to watch those moments and see how many more opportunities I can get, but for the most part, yeah, they were just collapsing from anywhere.
So no way you're going to settle for just 4 shots, even if you were 34.
No. That's not enough, and that's not enough. And that's on me. I just got to do better for my guys.
What do you look for from him tonight?
I agree with him. He definitely has to do more. You know, usually when he has a solid game, he's playing well. Cade played exceptional, 39 points. But, you know, in order for the Pistons to be successful, I need 15, 20 for him. He didn't play aggressive, man. You know, he knows that. You know, a lot of us, after we have a bad game, first thing we do is go through the stat sheet. So he's probably said himself 3 out of 4 and take a lot of shots. He just has to be aggressive. He has to be mean. And no excuses. I don't want to hear that, you know, they're collapsing. All great players get collapsed on, but the greatest players are the ones that say, you know what, I don't care. You can bring 1 or 2, 3 people. I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to play hard, and I'm going to put some points on the board. He has to play well.
And also, let me say about Cade. Cade had, even though he had great numbers, I don't think he had a great game. He only had 4 assists, which is a season low. When you're a great player, your job, you should go back Game 1, Lakers against Houston. When you're a great player, there's times you have to say, I can get my shot anytime. That's what LeBron said in Game 1. Cade, if I'm Cade tonight, I says, I'm going to get these other guys going no matter what. I can always get my 37, 39, but Thompson, Duran, Tobias,
Duncan Robinson.
I've got to get those guys going because if he gets his numbers and nobody else gets numbers, the stat said that's his season low assist for. He has to get at least 10, 11 assists tonight to me if the Pistons are going to win.
11 straight home losses in the playoffs for the
Damn.
Detroit Pistons, going back to the Eastern Conference Finals of 2008.
They ain't won a home game since 2008?
No, they haven't.
That's crazy.
11 straight
Tomatoes
losses.
are fruit.
Well, they're going to win tonight, Ernie.
Are they?
Yeah, but that's tomato sauce, not tomato.
No tomatoes, tomato sauce.
Pineapple under a pizza.
Wait, tomatoes are fruit?
You're in Hawaii. It tastes good when you're in Hawaii.
We welcome you back. Dylan Brooks arriving for work in OKC, hoping the Suns can do something much better than they did the other day. Oof. When they just got throttled by the champs.
Man.
Points off turnovers, 34-2. The largest differential in 25 years. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Final was 118-94. Well, game 2 comes up later tonight here on ESPN, and George Sedano is going to be working the sidelines. Get me pumped up for this game 2, George.
You know, Ernie, what I find fascinating about this OKC team, even as young as they are, I've always admired how mature they are and their level of confidence. I've been coming here for 3 years from when they were in the play-in a couple of years ago, and they always had that with them. But then last year they added your son, Alex Caruso, and they leaned on him with his championship experience, and they now know what it takes to win those 16 games, but they understand the highs and lows of it. So to me, they're always fascinating to watch because they can turn the game on a dime, as you guys mentioned. You know, that game was somewhat competitive, and then all of a sudden they started turning Phoenix over and over and over again, and it's just that. They never get too high. They never get too low. Mark Daigneault calls it kind of being able to come back to zero, both in between games and certainly within the game. So I just admire what they're able to accomplish. And if you love basketball, you got to love watching OKC, Ernie.
Yes, indeed. George Sedano, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the game tonight out there at Paycom Center in OKC. Before this series started, Devin Booker was asked, what are the keys for you going in against OKC? And he said, everything. But it was that was a tough way to open a series, man.
Well, it's turnovers. You're turning the ball over, obviously, too much. You're not getting shots on possession. And then they're turning those non-shots on possession into baskets. 34-2. That sums it up. You lose by 30 points. That's where the game is won up. Protect the basketball. Get a great shot. Get the ball into Booker's hand. Get the ball into Jalen Green's hand, and without turning the basketball over. You're going to be in the game. Can you win? Still a tall task. But there's no way you can give Oklahoma City extra possessions off of turnovers.
What do you think you do on the day off to prepare for that after that kind of a game 1?
Well, I mean, you know, they're professionals, so they're definitely going to come in and play hard. But in the words of the great Rasheed Wallace, you got to play hard. You got to have a damn near perfect game against OKC. OKC is focused, they're dedicated, they're still hungry, and they want to win. They know what it takes to win. They understand it to win. And they just have to, you know, do everything right. You know, Kenny made a great point. One thing you cannot do is turn the ball over against OKC. You know, Phoenix, at times, they want to get out and run and gun with OKC. I think that's a mistake, but, you know, they have to play a great game. Jalen has to play out of his mind. Devin has to play out of his mind. We're also going to need a scoring from the crazy man, too.
They're both among the league leaders in points off turnovers. OKC #1, and they certainly showed that in game 1. SGA didn't have a great shooting night. He was only 28% in the opener, but he hit more free throws than the Suns did as a team.
You know what the one thing, Chuck, when you watch Oklahoma City play defensively, watch tonight. When you watch the first game, when we're a point guard, this is what I always know, so you can bring the ball comfortably up from end line to half court. Not against Oklahoma City. They pick you up full court every possession. So all of a sudden, it takes time off the clock. I never understood. I know an 82-game schedule, but I never understood why teams allow people not to think bringing up the ball from baseline to the half-court line. Oklahoma City makes you make decisions in the backcourt as well. That's why they turn people over, and that's why they're so good.
But the number one thing that does, Ernie, to pick it back on Kenny's point, that shortens the shot clock. So if you take off 8 to 10 seconds, 12 seconds, you haven't even started your play yet. And now the shot clock's on your back. But this game is all about pride tonight. This ain't got nothing to do with X's and O's. This is about Jims and Joes. Like, when somebody just kick your ass as a player, as a man, and everybody watching.
How are you going to respond?
How are you going to respond? Now, do I think my sons can win this series? Hell no. But as a basketball player, when you get humiliated like that, you say, what you do on your off day? The coach can't show you no tape because that's Freddy Krueger type stuff. That's a horror movie. But if I'm the coach who's done a hell of a job, should get some votes for Coach of the Year, I'm saying, guys.
Jordan Ott, yeah.
Yeah, guys, we're not going to watch this tape. That was embarrassing. It was humiliating. We didn't represent Phoenix, the Suns. We got to come. Hey, if you guys go out there and play hard, give me everything you got, and they beat us, I can live with it. But what happened Sunday was unacceptable.
OKC had an NBA record 11 30-point wins this season. They open up these playoffs with a 35-point pounding of the Phoenix Suns. We're back to recap the first 4 days of the playoffs. We got the scoop in just a minute.
Uh-oh. I'm really curious about that game tonight.
Yeah, can't wait to see it. It'll be right here on ESPN. 4 days into the playoffs, and already 5 teams have lost the home court advantage. Certainly ample fodder for Scoop D'Agostino to chronicle in this week in the NBA.
Mr. and Mrs. North and South America and all the ships at sea, let's go to press. Now you're probably saying, Scoop, it's only been a couple days since we last saw the inside guys. What could have possibly have happened? Well, boatloads of stories have been bandied about, but don't fret, my pet. That's what Scoop's here for, to keep you glued to the news like Wemby on a would-be score. And that's where we begin this week, as Victor Wembanyama, fresh off his first career playoff victory on Sunday, received some personal accolades on Monday, as the ubiquitous Wemby became unanimous, as in the first ever unanimous winner of the Defensive Player of the Year award. You know who wasn't a finalist for the award? 4-time winner Rudy Gobert. In Game 2 against Denver, the Stifle Tower limited Nikola Jokic to 1 for 8 shooting when guarding him, as the Wolves even the series up against the Nugs. Still salty about the DPOY snub, Gobert snapped back.
I was lucky because I'm not a top 3 defender, cannot do that, so I was lucky.
Jaden McDaniels, what do you think is the best way to beat the Nuggets?
Go out for Jokic, Jamal, all the bad defenders, Tim Hardaway, Cam Johnson, Aaron Gordon, the whole team. Like, just go at it.
They're all bad defenders.
Yeah, they're all bad defenders.
The Wolves feeling cheeky as they trek back to the Twin Cities. Meanwhile, the Hawks are no strangers to being maligned at the Mecca, and it didn't take the Garden Groaners long to find a new public enemy number 1 in the absence of Trae Young. Meet C.J. McCollum, who claimed Jalen Brunson belongs on a Broadway show after this love tap in Game 1. C.J. was caught jawing with old Pell's teammate Jose Alvarado in Game 2. McCollum got the last word, though, as C.J. poured in 32, and the Hawks outscored the Knicks by 13 in the fourth, making McCollum the new villain in Gotham.
I am no villain. I'm a nice guy with 2 kids and a wife. I think it's admiration. If anything, I think it's a sign of respect.
In the other series Monday, Mitchell and Harden combined for 58 as Cleveland is up 2-0 in the series and has won 12 straight playoff games against Toronto. Off the floor, the Bulls cleaning house. Billy Donovan, more like Billy Donovan in Chicago. 226 wins in 6 seasons, just 1 playoff victory. The Bulls will enter next season with a new shot caller, play caller, and the most loot to throw around in the offseason. To Tuesday's tussles, B.J. Edgecombe, away from home, had himself a night. 30 points and 10 rebounds. First rookie to do that in a playoff game since Tim Duncan in '98. as Philly gets a surprise win after losing by 32 to Boston in Game 1. Kevin Durant returned for Houston, but was hounded by the full-of-heart Marcus Smart. KD had a playoff career worth 9 giveaways as the Lakers take away 2 wins as the series tilts to Texas. And Wemby took a literal fall from grace, landing on his face, allowing Portland to chase down a victory in Game 2. A woozy Wemby could leave the series in the balance. As always, we're giving you the scoops on hoops right here on This Week in the NBA Playoffs.
That was brutal on Wemby. So he's in concussion protocol, 48 hours with no activity, and then you see how he's doing.
They don't play again to Friday, which is a break for him.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, as they travel to Portland.
That was hard. That was hard for him.
Hey, the Lakers. Did you? Nobody had the Lakers up 2-0.
Nobody
in
did.
this series. Nobody did.
I did.
No, you
Why wouldn't I?
Because no Doncic, no Reeves.
I'm always go with the king. He's a great player. He plays the right way. And if the others step up, like my boy Luke Kennard did,
2-0
at home. Let me finish. At home, they play well. KD didn't play the first game, so I know he's going to win that game. KD didn't play well the second game. That's why
Look
they
into
won
the
that game.
camera and say, I had the Lakers winning 2-0.
I had Lakers winning at home, yes.
No, not
Lakers
me.
winning
Look
2-0.
into the camera.
Next thing you're going to
I
say,
had
you
the Lakers
tell
winning
somebody
2-0.
you good looking. Lie too.
It's the reason why I got 4, you got 0, he got 2, because I know what
You
the
had
hell I'm
Kobe
talking
Bryant,
about.
Dwayne Wade.
Oh, no, I was 3-time Finals MVP. Google me, bum.
Hey, how about Minnesota and Denver now going to Minnesota tied up at a game apiece? Jaden McDaniels says they're all bad defenders. Go at them.
I don't think you should have said that.
Why?
Because you don't poke the bear.
Why not?
You don't poke the bear.
Yeah, you do. Yes,
listen,
you do.
You
go
can
in the
think
woods
that.
and you poke the bear.
Yeah,
and you stab him.
You
and
can
you make a fur coat.
You can think that.
And you go into the mall naked with your fur coat on and say, hey, I stabbed
you can
the bear
think
and I killed
that.
him.
And we've all said stuff like that in the locker room, and coaches have said it to players, and players said it to coaches. But I don't think you poke the bear in the middle of a series.
You scared of something?
You're one. No, it's not about being scared. You don't want to give anybody. It's hard enough to win. Listen. First of all, you can say what you want to. I don't think he should have said it personally. It's my personal opinion.
The Atlanta Hawks and the New York Knicks are tied up at a game apiece with that comeback by Atlanta the other night.
Eric, give my wings.
Now. After the game, that's all I did.
Eric.
I just FaceTimed Shaq and just said, and hung up.
He did.
Just hung up. But the one thing about the Atlanta Hawks, which is very underrated, is their size on the perimeter. And their size on the perimeter is very difficult to keep off the offensive glass, the defensive glass, and in transition. So when those 3 guys are out there, and then you throw CJ as the scoring point guard, they are very difficult to play against. The Knicks have to be a little bit more physical if they really want to try to impede the progress of these young guys flying around the court. They just flying around, and their age and their athleticism and their youth was really on display in the last game. So to win this game, they have to be a lot more physical, with Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Josh Hart. They have to be much more physical. And then Jalen Brunson's going to have to take the defensive challenge when they seek him out.
That's all you got to say about the Hawks? You're not going to say that Keldon Johnson is a star? He's a stud in this league and he doesn't get talked about a lot. Keldon Johnson is a player.
That perimeter is unbelievable.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Young and good.
I thought
They're on the rise.
The Hawks are back.
I thought that was
please.
I thought that was basically a pick'em series going in. I think that the Knicks can't overreact. They had a 12-point lead in the fourth quarter, so they outplayed them for 3.5 quarters basically. They just got to finish. But I thought that was a 6 or 7 game series.
Oh my God. This guy, man. Y'all just do whatever he says too, but it is funny.
We got it. No, we got it. That's right.
You got it. You got your wings.
Come on, Jalen.
You can't even tell that those are wings when it's just laying on your shoulder.
These are wings.
We need to see you doing this.
But it's the money wings. This dude got money wings. Yeah, come on, man.
Hook me up, Eric.
See, you got too much time on your hands.
Hook me up, Eric. Come on.
I got way too much time on your hands.
Put the hanger in the back of the collar. Hurry up.
Oh, my goodness.
Right there.
There you go.
Oh, this is entertaining.
Oh, we got it. It's coming. Don't worry about it.
Forget it. We know what. There you go.
Keldon Johnson, come on, baby. You're a star.
I'll admit, it was worth the wait. I'll admit.
Bring me my wings.
What? Back your money.
Yes.
You really are. And Shaqtin the Fool comes your way next.
Oh, he just did it.
Yeah.
Shaqtin was a fool.
NBA Tip-Off is presented by AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
Can I get a bird call?
Kakar.
We gonna work on that, JJ. You getting any better at that bird call?
I ain't been working on it, but I'll try again.
Come on.
Kakar. Hey, that was better than the first one.
Kakar. Bird call.
Kakar. Hey, that was the one.
And the Shaq version of that is?
First of all, it's not Kakar, dummies. It's Hey.
That kid's a heck of a player.
You know, Kakar, no, it's
He's a heck of a player.
No, he is.
That's going to be that to me, I thought of going in and that's a 6 or 7 game series.
Yeah. Crows are more like caca, not.
Exactly.
I agree.
You don't know about crows. You know about chicken heads.
By the way, welcome back to NBA Tip-Off, where it's time for...
That was your best one in 12 years right there.
Where it's time for Shaqtin the Fool.
Oh, we've been Shaqtin the Fool all day.
Chicken. Boy, please, whatever.
He's Shaq the Fool. He's Shaq the Fool.
What?
He's Shaq the Fool.
What?
He know about them.
Number 4, Chicken Brooks. Pre-game antics that led to in-game Shaqtin. Kenny, cue the chicken music.
Oh my gosh, get that out of here. All that antics. Yeah, he's got to play a lot better though.
I told y'all worry about them, talking about them antics.
Man, Jaylen Brown is like, oh my gosh, come on, bro.
Number 3, Paolo Banchero.
Oh, not Paolo.
Reminds the courtside fans to keep their head in the game.
Damn. Oh my gosh. She was open.
Oh, wow.
No, that's not.
Oh, wow.
They wanted good seats.
Oh, see.
Number 2, Kelly Olynyk.
He was only in the game for a short
playoff
time.
action statement that knocked my socks off.
He was only there for.
Oh, he ain't got no socks?
No, he's got footies on.
Oh.
Come on, man. Oh, Lord. Nobody want to see those feet.
Yeah, that's crazy, Kelly. Come on.
Kelly, you got to wear longer socks.
You wild.
Come on, Kelly. Oh, my God.
And number 1, Jamal Mosley. Nearly got taken out by the pregame smelling salts. Smell like Chuck's breath.
What the hell?
Why do you need a coach? Why do you need that?
You all right, bro?
Dang.
Jeez, all right, coach?
Oh,
see, there y'all go.
I can't see.
Come on, man. Come on, Coach Mosley, man. You do not need smelling sauce.
Man alive.
I've never seen a coach do that.
No, I haven't either.
Have you used them before?
No.
Yeah, you have.
No, I'm not doing smelling salt. I'm good.
I'll do it.
Have you ever done it?
No.
Watch out, Ernie.
Don't be too close. Hey,
Nah, yeah, listen.
don't take this huge.
I'm good.
Well, first of all, you know, Shaq.
First of all, it's not.
Let me tell you something. It's not. They have to write it. You know, it's not smelling salts.
S2, I'm good.
No face.
Oh, here you go. Because you didn't take a look.
Do it again.
I'm good.
Closer,
Hey, Garney.
Chuck. Closer, Chuck.
Hey.
Ooh. That really is.
No, I'm good.
Go ahead, Kenny.
There's no reason.
Wide awake now?
My nasal passage is open.
Oh, wimp.
I'm good. Yes.
So that wasn't as bad as sniffing that jersey that night when you were, and the face you made when you were sniffing those jerseys?
Oh, yeah. That was definitely not.
Or whatever, for the towels or whatever that was. This is classic.
He's like,
What's
is that
something
me?
around here smells? Is it me? Is it the
ain't
towel?
Oh, it is you.
Is it that? Is it,
And maybe it's the guy standing in front of you. There's a guy. You notice there was a guy. He had his
real,
butt in
Ernie?
front of you.
No.
Maybe it was him.
It's real.
Apparently, yes. Those are
Yes,
real.
it is.
Yeah.
Can you put this on food? You can put it on food.
Yeah,
It
Shaq,
smells
put that
salt.
on your dinner.
It's salt.
Nothing.
You remember that, Ernie?
Something. Yeah. It's hot, though. Yes.
It's hot, though.
We'll take a break. Coming back more to Studio J in Atlanta as we get set for the Magic and the Pistons here on ESPN.
Oh, come on.